How's it going, guys? My name's Lee, and I recently downloaded Hawken from the PlayStation Store for free. And if you hadn't done the same, I definitely recommend it. I love this game. I found it highly addicting. And if you like rampaging around in a fighter mech and just destroying everything in your way, you'll like this. You can buy different mechs. There's a bunch of mechs to choose from, and all of those use in-game currency to buy, so you ain't got to worry about pay to win. All the mechs, customizations for them, like items and stuff of that nature, those you can use with in-game currency. There are decorations for, like bobblehead monkeys or ramen noodles you could put on the inside of your HUD, or you can customize the paint on the outside of the mech. As far as I know, all that takes, actual money. But as far as actual mechs and stuff like that, don't have to worry about paying real money for those. Hawken comes with 6 game types. I only cover 5 here. I only have videos for 4, but I didn't cover co-op deathmatch because it was like your team versus a team of AIs, and I didn't think I really had to cover that. What you're watching now is team deathmatch. Which is pretty much 2 teams, and they're battling out to get to 40 points or the highest points whenever time expires. And I believe you have 10 minutes before time expires. I don't have a video for regular deathmatch. Regular deathmatch is a free-for-all, and I've never been much of an FFA'er, so I actually haven't played that yet. Some things that'll help you get going that I didn't know when I first started because I was too lazy to read the game controls. If you look on the left side of my HUD down at the bottom, you'll see a little temperature gauge with an X over it, and that's your ability. And different mechs have different abilities. This one, once my guns overheat, I could use that to cool them off, so that's useful. On the bottom right side of my HUD, you'll see like square and triangle over like the 2 little pictures. Those are your items, and they could be different things. They could be turrets or EMPs or shields, something of that nature. They're useful too. Also, one thing I didn't realize I could do, and I actually ran around low HP until I died my first couple of games, you can actually hold circle, and it'll bring like a little sentry bot out, and it'll heal your shields. But make sure you're somewhere safe before you do that, because the other team, they'll damage you for more than you could heal. So watch out for that. But that's team deathmatch and deathmatch. The next one I'm going to cover is missile assault, and then after that we'll go into siege, and then cooperative bot destruction. Alright, guys, this is missile assault. It's pretty much like territories or land grab game types in other games, where in this game they're called silos, and each one has a missile in it, and every 10 seconds or so it shoots a missile in the air, and you want to control as many as you can for as long as you can, because every 10 seconds or so, like I said, it sends a missile, and it sends the missile to the opposite team who is controlling it, and it hurts their base. Like you'll see on the top screen, my team has 1,334 HP, and the other team has 1,060 or 40 now. And pretty much, the more bases you have, the more damage they take every time it ticks. So, first team to 0 loses, and that's pretty much it. Missile assault's really simple. So I'm not going to go too much into it here. I pretty much covered all the basics. So next up is siege. Alright guys, siege is most likely my favorite game type, because not only do you get to use your mech to battle other mechs, but they throw in a battleship. And who doesn't love a nice battleship, right? And this game type is actually solely based on that battleship, getting your battleship in the air and destroying the other team's battleship, getting it down. Your team uses EU to fuel up the battleship. Your team generates it on and off the whole game, but in order to get a huge amount to your battleship as quick as you can, there's 2 energy stations on the map, usually on the left and right side. You go over to them, you stand near them, and it will fuel up like the little battery looking things on the lower right side of my HUD. It'll fuel those up. When you get those, go back to your base, and it will fuel up the battleship and get it ready to go. Also, in the middle of the map is the anti-air gun, and that is really crucial, and I'm looking at it right now. Very crucial to hold that, because it also deals damage to the enemy's battleship if it's coming towards you. Also, don't be afraid to pump some lead into it yourself, because your mech will damage the battleship as well. And if both battleships are in the air at the same time, they will halt each other's progress, and they will damage each other until one of the others is destroyed. So keep your eyes into the sky. Make sure your battleship can get over to their base, and make sure their battleship stays as far away from your base as you can get it, because as you can see, my team's almost 1,000 HP below theirs, because we were doing a terrible job of it. But both teams start with 3,000 HP, and first team to 0 loses, of course. But that pretty much covers Siege. So now we're going to the last game type I'm going to talk about: cooperative bot destruction. Alright, co-op bot destruction is pretty much Hawken's version of survival mode that a lot of games have. You got 3 teammates, 25 waves of mechs. Every 5th wave you'll have a boss mech that comes out. You got to beat him. Unlike the other game modes, you can actually resurrect your allies, which is important, because there's no lives, but if you all die at the same time, like every survival mode, it's game over, you know. You can see where I can press the down button on the right side. You can actually buy upgrades with that for each EU you get, and after each wave or any action you do, you'll get EUs that you can buy upgrades with. Every time you buy an upgrade, the next level of that upgrade costs more and more. I mean, it's a fun game type. It's if you get tired of PvP, or you just want to, you know, play a little casual PvE, you know, play this. But all right, that's pretty much it for Hawken. Great game, like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's really addicting. Like I said, I definitely recommend you go and download it and try it. I downloaded it for free. I believe it's still free on the PlayStation Store. But hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please give me a like, maybe a subscribe or two. If you do, I will definitely love you forever. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Appreciate it.